3 months ago, my world shattered when I discovered my fiancée, Samantha, 29, was unfaithful with her ex, Derek, days before our engagement party. A stranger's tip led me to cancel our wedding, and her reaction was nothing short of unhinged. We'd been together 4 years, planning a wedding 6 months out. I thought we were solid, safe. I was wrong. This is the story of betrayal, confrontation, and reclaiming my life. It began on a quiet Tuesday night. I was lounging, scrolling my phone, while Samantha was out for a girls' night before our engagement celebration set for the following Saturday. Around 10 p.m., a message hit a rarely used social media account from a blank profile, no photo. It read, "Ask Samantha what she was doing with Derek at the Velvet Room last Friday, and maybe ask about her one last fling comment someone overheard." Derek, her ex, was history. Before my time, she'd called him a deadbeat. The Velvet Room was upscale, not a dive. That Friday was the one before last. My stomach twisted, but I dismissed it as a possible prank, a jealous troll. Yet the specifics, the bar, the quote, stuck in my gut. Samantha had claimed she worked late that night, then stayed in. Our texts were normal, deceptively so. I didn't reply, just sat there, phone glowing, mind racing. I'm not impulsive. I needed facts before acting. The next morning, Wednesday, I barely slept. Samantha came home Tuesday night, all smiles, and I played along, each gesture a fresh wound. It was brutal. I called in sick, determined to verify. The Velvet Room has cameras, so I contacted Marcus, a college friend in security consulting, a long shot. I asked, hypothetically, how to access footage from last Friday without a warrant. Marcus paused. "Lucas, what's going on?" I shared the basics. He sighed, noted the Velvet Room was a former client, and promised to call. No guarantees, but I'd owe him. By 3 p.m., Marcus called, voice grim. "You're not gonna like this." He sent stills, grainy but unmistakable. Samantha, laughing, cozy with Derek. One showed them leaving, his arm around her, too intimate for friends. The one last fling comment echoed. This wasn't a drink, it was calculated, days before our engagement party. My blood froze, but I stayed calm. This was betrayal, not a mistake. That evening, I confronted her. Samantha came home, humming, carrying a garment bag. "My dress for the party, perfect," she chirped. I sat on the couch, steady. "Samantha, we need to talk." She froze. "What's wrong? You're acting weird." I asked. "Who's Derek?" Her smile vanished. "Derek, my ex, why?" I pressed, "Were you with him at the Velvet Room last Friday?" Her face paled. "That's absurd. Who's saying this?" I repeated, "Were you there?" She insisted she'd worked late, then stayed in, her voice cracking, defensive. I slid my phone across, showing the stills. Silence. Thick, suffocating. Then, not guilt, but irritation. "Fine, I saw him," she snapped. "We had a drink. He was struggling. It was nothing." I mentioned Marcus's report of them leaving together, Derek's arm around her. "Just support," she scoffed. "You're so insecure, Lucas." I brought up the one last fling comment. She flinched, then lashed out. "You're spying on me? Who's feeding you this garbage?" I kept my voice steady despite the storm inside. "Samantha, the engagement party's off. The wedding's off. We're done." Her jaw dropped. "You're breaking up? Over this? A stupid drink?" I countered. "Not a drink. You lied repeatedly, days before our engagement." She wailed about plans, deposits, her dress, her parents flying in, not about us, but the spectacle. I walked to the bedroom, closed the door. Her sobs, shouts, and pleas followed. I knew this was just the start. Samantha thrives on chaos, but I was done. I wanted a clean break. Consequences. Her reaction escalated into entitlement and theatrics. She tried the tearful, "I'm so sorry, it was a mistake, I love you, let's fix this" act. When I didn't cave, her remorse vanished. Her parents, Diane and Harold, set to fly in for the party, bombarded me. Diane played guilt. Lucas, Samantha made a small error. She's heartbroken. Think of the wedding costs. A small error? Harold was gruffer. Throwing away 4 years over one dumb night, she was nervous. You'll regret this. I responded, Harold, your fiancé cheating days before the engagement isn't a dumb night. It's a deal breaker. He grumbled about me shaming their family. My decision, not her betrayal, was the problem in their eyes. Canceling the wedding was a logistical mess. I contacted vendors, venue, caterer, photographer. Most were sympathetic, but deposits hurt. Thousands gone. Samantha insisted I cover it all. You're canceling, Lucas, so you pay, she declared. I countered, your actions caused this. We split joint losses. Your bookings are yours. She exploded. My custom dress? Non-returnable. You owe me. Her logic was staggering. Then came the social media smear. Mutual friends texted hesitant. Samantha said you bailed because you got cold feet, got controlling. Controlling? For expecting loyalty. She spun a tale of me overreacting to coffee with an old friend. I didn't stoop to her level. To anyone who asked, I stated, Samantha was unfaithful with Derek days before our engagement. I have evidence. I ended it. Most said, oh, wow, okay. Truth cut through her lies. The apartment on my lease became a battleground. I gave her 2 marriage that didn't happen due to her actions. Summons served at her parents' house. Her dad, Harold, was livid, calling it airing dirty laundry. I stayed methodical, providing contracts, emails, and payment proof to every misled vendor. Most now chase Samantha for her debts, and her dress designer is threatening legal action. Satisfying. Socially, I didn't smear her, but her lies spread. She's part of a charity group, image conscious, and told them I dumped her cruelly. I met privately with the group's chair, Claire, sharing the anonymous tip, redacted evidence of Samantha and Derek at the Velvet Room, and the timeline. Claire thanked me for my honesty, disappointed in Samantha. Days later, Samantha withdrew from the group's committee, citing personal issues. Friends who bought her story drifted after hearing the truth. Her reputation's crumbling. Derek faced consequences too, indirectly. His on and off girlfriend, Tara, learned of his fling, likely from the same tipster. Tara dumped him in a public, fiery scene, calling him a serial cheater. Not my doing, but poetic. 3 months post-betrayal, the small claims case for the ring was a spectacle. Samantha and Diane arrived, dressed like they were mourning their social status. Samantha's defense. The $12,000 plus ring was a no-strings gift, and my cruelty drove her to Derek for solace, her emotional pain justifying keeping it. She claimed I was distant, pushing her to cheat. I presented my case. The ring was conditional on marriage, which didn't occur due to her infidelity. I submitted the timeline, anonymous tip, photo evidence, her texts, demanding I pay her expenses, and case law. Samantha ranted about her ruined life. The judge cut her off. Miss Samantha, this court deals in facts and law, not emotional displays or blame shifting. Engagement rings are conditional. Marriage didn't occur due to your actions, as Mr. Lucas's evidence shows. Dispute his account of your encounter with Derek? Samantha mumbled, it's complicated. The judge pressed, is his claim of your intimacy with Derek and your initial denial incorrect? Silence. Judgment for me, full ring value plus court costs. Samantha looked stunned. Diane looked ready to faint. As they left, Diane snapped, happy now, Lucas, you've ruined her. I replied, Samantha ruined herself, I'm moving on. The fallout's widespread. Samantha owes me for the ring and vendors thousands. Her wealthy parents might cover it, but her public humiliation stings. She got a job. Her dad cut her off post-fiasco. Her charity group sidelined her and friends drifted. Her image, built on deception, shattered. Derek's struggling, single. His cheating reputation spread. My revenge wasn't loud, just truth, methodical and relentless. The best part? I don't care about Samantha's life unless it affects me. She sent a long email mixing blame, half apologies, and pleas to fix her reputation. I archived it, no reply. Not my burden. The emotional toll hit hard early on. Anger, betrayal, doubt. Was 4 years a lie? Am I a bad judge of character? Therapy and loyal friends pulled me through. No dating yet. I'm cautious, valuing character over charisma. My apartment feels mine again, rearranged, fresh. Sadness fades, replaced by peace and pride. I faced betrayal, stayed grounded, and came out whole. Justice wasn't her pain. It was reclaiming my life, holding her accountable. To anyone in this mess, stay calm, stick to facts. Don't let them twist your reality. Their wild reactions are their desperation, not your fault. This chapter's closed.